Well, as promised, here's the closer look at some of the things we found this last week or two that are really terrific. This Flying Feet Malbec is a California Malbec from Sonoma County. It's only $5.99. Actually, it's $6.99, and it's really terrific. And if you've been a fan of the Argentine Malbecs, it's a good time to kick it up, give a chance to see what one of the California ones tastes like. All right, what else we got here? This Consensus from Graf family, an awesome red blend. This is a 2016 Shalom Consensus, which makes for a very nice name for a red blend. It's a terrific value at $10. That's a $45 retail bottle of wine. Next to it, Ancient Gate. Both their Pinot Noir and Cabernet are absolutely off the hook delish. 2020, $7.99, $16 probably anywhere else around. And then from Wente Brothers, we have two different Meritage. We have a 2016 and a 2017. They're both right up here surrounding the Moonlit, which is another wine grocery outlet got from the Wente family. And it's kind of funny because it's in a secondary label, not a winery label. You'll notice on the back it says this is produced and bottled by Cowboys. $9.99, drinks like 25 or 30 bucks. So really terrific. We have again this wine sale, the Gabrielle Ashley. We've got both the Napa Reserve and we've got, which is $14.99. We still have a few, I think, of the Oak Bills that are $17.99, and then we have quite a bit on hand of the Alexander Valley, which is only $9.99 and a terrific value at that. We have all 5 varieties of our Provenera, which is our flagship label and our best-selling wines by far. The Cabernet, #1, the Chardonnay and the Pinot Noir, also probably bestsellers as well. The red blend is fairly new and starting to gain some fans. And the Zinfandel, which last year at the San Francisco International Wine Fair got a double gold medal. That means every judge awarded it a gold medal. What else we got here? We have from Rosenblum only $5 for a Sonoma County Zinfandel. We have this Threaded Hill, which is another terrific new Zin from Sonoma. There's quite a few good ones coming from up that way nowadays. The Roblar, the Windmill Red, this year's vintage of it, the 2019, is terrific. Much, much better than the one we had at the wine sale a year ago. The Emma Pearl Pinot Noir, terrific Pinot Noir from Santa Barbara County. $8.99, worth every penny of it. Provenera, of course, again, a best-selling Chardonnay. Let's just take a walk down the aisle, see what else we can find. Standing Goat, terrific Zin and Cabernet from Paso Robles. The Cabrillo is a pretty awesome Cabernet from Napa Valley, $17.99. A really good Pinot at $9.99 from Simple Life. The Smoking Loon at $6.99 is really quite tasty too. We just have so many terrific wines this time around. The Smoking Loon is actually pretty nice as well. These are not, as they've been the last 2 years, most of the Smoking Loon has been sourced from Chile and Australian wines. These are all California wines this time around. And let's see if we can finish off over at this end. We've also got the super bargains in the Revelare, which this is from Klein Cellars. It's all over the case boxes, and they used to have corks that still said Klein on them. It's only $3.99. It's pretty high alcohol. This sucker will kick you around. Let's see what it is on this release. This time it is at 14.5%. So drink carefully. And let's see. A lot of other terrific things. Many of these we've had for a while, and you've probably had. They are restocked. The only petites or I have at the moment is the Uncle Billy. And this newer release of it is actually pretty darn good again. We have still some of, here it is, the Bache Petit Verdot, the only one of those we have on hand. It's $5.99, which is a steal. One of our better sellers, the Good Now Tempranillo. One of my favorite big, sturdy, bold red blends, Integration 2018. And let's see here, what else we got? Take a little look there on the way. This, haven't had a chance to try, but Firestone, we have a Paso Robles red wine blend. that I'm sure is going to be pretty decent. And by the time you come in to buy some wine the next couple of days, I will have tasted this and let you know. I see King's Pass down here, which is a very good Chardonnay that most people probably don't know about. They're really super deals on the Craft Creamery and Wilderness Oak at only $3.99. The Dead Canyon Ranch is pretty nice. We have there, of course, our Pinot Noir from Provenère, the Grandfather Clock, which is one of our customer favorites. And what else we got here? Just so many things that it's very hard to pick them out. Barrel Burner, there's another one of the Chardonnays that I very much like. And from Ryder Estate, we have a Pinot Noir Rosé, one of the ones poured by the airlines. A lot of rosés to choose from. We now finally have in some Pinot Grigios. As you'll notice, we have Michel Schlumberger. From Italy, we have Via Rita and Stella Rosa. From California, we've got Arrow Creek and the Michel I just pointed out. And then over on the other aisle, we've also got some of the another Italian, the Casca de Oro. And then plenty of bubblies here, including a couple of really high-end reserve full method Champenois, bargain price Lindemann's Rosé. And look at these prices. Look at all these different choices. And remember, all of these prices you're looking at will be 20% less than that tomorrow through next Tuesday, the 6th through the 12th. This is the other of the Wente wines we have that's under the moonlit plain label for us, and definitely worth your time to try. Now let's see here, we got some more over here on the high-end end cap wall. You can see here we have, I think I've showed you most of these except the Buena Vista Cabernet. This has been a perennial, let me get my stick turned back around here. Been a perennial terrific wine, the 2019 being no exception. It's always good. And this is the other Gabriel. Actually, we had that one up there. There's Infinity Zinfandel at only $9.99. That's going to be the end of it. There's about 2.5 or 3 cases of that left. And let's see. Well, I guess I'll leave some of it for you to find on your own when you get here. Skyline, here's a red wine from Lodi, 2017. Haven't had a chance to try this one yet either. And I'll do a walk around here, see some of your choices. A lot of Malbecs, Flying Feet, Malbec, we saw that. And okay, we'll head to the back and I'll show you a few of the promotional wines we have as well. Oh, I'd be remiss if I didn't mention, it's $15. This Terlado and Chapoutier, this S. Block Shiraz from Australia is magically delicious, and was kind of not a mistake, but discovered when we opened one. It was such a small quantity, I wasn't even going to open them. But one of them had tipped over and some of the wax had broken off, so we went ahead and opened it, and that is just one. Just terrific wine. We got restocked on the 19 Crimes Australian Chardonnay, these little $2.99 aluminum cans that seal up really nicely, and they get chilled cold just in the air conditioning here. It feels like it's ice cold. You can cool down wine in just a minute or two in the freezer with those. And I have a couple of Italian and French I'm going to point out too, see if I've got them out here. Oh, this is a South African. This Maldebash Rosé, terrific wine, $4.99. You'll absolutely love it. Here's probably one of the best Spanish red blends you're ever going to pick up anywhere. This is $15, but this is, I don't want to say to die for, but it's to open the best of your exotic cheeses and put together the best of the appetizers you've got around, because this guy will kick it up. And I got over here in my French aisle a couple of things we've got to try. This is for $10, which will be only $8 during the sale week. This is a terrific Côte de Rhône from Domaine La Cabana. I also have an organic Bordeaux here in the Roland Lagarde. I have the $4.99 Maison Belclair, which is a terrific rosé, and also for $3.99 the Solicit. Only a few bottles of this left. Also another really delicious one for the price. And here, this is a GSM, and there's not a lot of this one left. This Coutures de Nîmes, but this is really a terrific wine as well. Now we'll head to the back. When you come through the front door, you will be greeted by this first end cap, which is set up with a lot of spectacular bargains. The game box, Pinot Grigio, and there's also, I guess the red blend is over on the island by the wine center. All 5 of the Provenera varietals are here along the bottom of this display, and then some of our really terrific deals for the wine sale. $3.99 here, but that's only going to cost you $3.19 during wine sale week. A $3.99 Pinot Grigio here from 3 blocks. A couple of California Refinery, which has a red blend and has a Cabernet Sauvignon, which is over on my Cabernet island. This Portuguese red blend has been a customer favorite for several years, and it's got a beautiful, beautiful label on it, as you can see, and it's only $5.99. Obscured, one of the best-selling sturdy red blends for the many years here at Grocery Outlet. Another South African wine in the Beach House. This has been a really terrific seller, this Citrus Grove from Beach House, and it is, let's see, I think they give, I thought there was an actual recipe on the blend. It doesn't really say. Very good wine though. We sell an awful lot of it. Now we'll take a walk back to the back. We have one more island set up back here in the deli area. And here you'll find the red blend of California Refinery. Refined, I should say. And we have several of the Malbecs. Haynes Creek is one of our advertised wines. From Acacia for only $4.99, a terrific rosé. Tailor-made Chardonnay. I haven't had a chance to try it, but I'm told by customers it's pretty darn good. And here's a Columbia Valley Murph. We have some more of the 19 Crimes. And the Chardonnay from Roblar for only $5.99, so that's only going to be $4.79 for the wine sale. And another favorite, Pound Cake, buttery, creamy, oaky kind of Chardonnay. The Roblar Sauvignon Blanc. From Great American Wines, which is a Rosenblum label. This rosé, poured it for several people who thought that was really amazingly good for a $3.99 wine. And lastly, one more aisle. Let's see what we haven't mentioned. We've got 4-star. Again, one of the over the years best sellers for Grocery Outlet. And more of my integration sturdy red blend. That pretty much covers the selection of the things I want to make mention of. And I'll be here tomorrow, Wednesday, from 10 until 6. And then tonight, when I send out the email that you're seeing this video from, I'll give you the schedule of what hours I'll be in for at least a couple hours most of the other days of the week. Thanks now.